Our mission is to vastly improve the socioeconomic conditions of African Americans and other historically oppressed people. Detroit People's Community serves Detroit in many capacities by community organizing and civic engagement. Founded in November 25, 2017, we've hosted several poverty tax exemption workshops to address the 2015 mass tax foreclosure crisis that is the largest in American history. Further, we have a bi-weekly cleanup program called Adopt a Block. Now, our program consists of picking up trash, mowing lawns, food and snack provisions, which strengthens community relations through participatory practices.
In 2018, we hosted two large entrepreneur workshops that enable 5 business startups through furnishing human resources, marketing tools, and exposure to a network of over 300 aspiring entrepreneurs.
TPA has conducted several women and children self-defense classes to address the human trafficking epidemic. Lastly, this past October, DPC assisted the City of Detroit in the Detroit Census 2020 campaign by engaging over 2,000 residents regarding the importance of being counted for 2020. Our primary goal is to create a nurturing space that cultivates innovation by providing job and life skill resources, by partnering with residents through participatory practices, which will increase their level of engagement in their own neighborhoods, while becoming active in solving community problems. With this being our first endeavor to house programs in a central location, we would like to form a team of experts, stakeholders, residents, etc., to develop a framework for implementing our services.
Residents in the area have provided insight into what services they would like to have access to. The community has explicitly stated that there is a need for a community center and garden.
Our provisions will likely include computer and financial literacy classes, a community garden, SMART goal planning, and basic job training skills that will prepare residents with tangible tools. We plan to reduce unemployment in the community significantly. Children in the area will have access to our community garden along with computer and financial literacy programming. Additionally, we will strive to enhance the quality of life by providing necessities like clean water, nutritious meals, and creating block clubs which can provide grant opportunities that increase security in our community.
We hope to serve an average of 100 residents per week through various programming. We believe this will enhance the overall quality of life and raise the morale in an economically deprived community.
The People's Action will be providing services in the West Chicago Livernois community. Although District 6 has seen an increase in funding, this particular area has been largely ignored. There is limited access to fresh produce, human resources, and job training. We have already established relationships and surveyed the community in March of 2019 by asking over 62 residents what type of changes and services they would like to see in their neighborhood. From what we've gathered, there are no community centers and limited job opportunities for young adults. Many residents also expressed their dissatisfaction with the overly blighted houses in the community. Our community center will not only constitute as one less blighted house, but it will also help provide those job and recreational activities that are currently absent in the community. Opening Building Blocks of Love will immediately address some of the underserved community needs, particularly economic mobility. We would like to train and hire residents to work at the center in various capacities. Every weekend we plan to serve free breakfast and lunch through our community partners. Every Monday and Thursday, we would like to provide basic job training, which will include but are not limited to resume building, business etiquette, job applications and referrals, and lastly, clothing provisions for job interviews. In the world of informational technology, we understand the necessity of computer functionality. Computer literacy classes will start every Wednesday for our residents with free Wi-Fi in hopes of improving the overall preparedness for the competitive job market in Detroit. In just 1 year, we plan to have a tremendous impact on the underemployed population, decreasing unemployment by 9%.
We will improve the quality of life through human services that enable long-term self-sustainability. We plan to continue to include residents in the planning, implementation, and governance processes. Our center will elicit community pride, which will improve the overall atmosphere and drive of the community and its members. Our goal is to also create a prideful legacy for future generations while reducing unemployment, providing more opportunities for the underemployed, and inspiring a relative goal-setting environment. Planting a garden, being a business incubator, and providing food resources will empower the community in the long term by addressing resident concerns. This community center will provide many necessary services while acting as a platform for residents to have a voice.